Hey everyone, I'm gonna start this plan with me out with a little bit of a sob story, and maybe you guys can help me figure some stuff out. I'm actually hoping by the time that this video posts that it will already have been worked out, but I need some advice. So I'm gonna flip to this page so you have something to look at, and then I'm gonna chat a little bit. So my Instagram / Facebook, basically Meta, is I think either hacked or under review and suspended, and I can't get it back. I'll tell you what happened, and then maybe you guys have some advice for me. So I got home from work and checked my email, had an email that I thought was from Instagram, and it said that I had violated community standards / music copyright, and it had a specific reel that I had posted that was flagged. And then it said, you have to click here to appeal, and if you don't appeal, then your account will automatically be suspended on like a month, September or something. So I went ahead and did that. I clicked the link, did the appeal, and now if you go to Facebook, you can't find my profile. If you go to Instagram and type in Happy Place Planning, it doesn't even come up. And so now I'm concerned that it was a phishing email, not like with an F, obviously, like PH phishing, and that I shouldn't have clicked the link. So I currently do not have access to any of my Meta accounts, and I'm just trying to be patient and wait and see what happened. I am Meta verified, so I was hoping maybe that would help. But of course, there is like no phone number or email to get in contact with anyone with Meta at Instagram, Facebook, etc. So if you have any words of advice, I would appreciate it. So in the grand scheme of things, I know that's not the end of the world, as it's just a social media account, but I have conversations going there. I have accounts that I follow, obviously, and 10 years plus, a decade plus of content, and I'm gonna miss that. So you might see me rolling out something else, but I'm trying to just be patient, and again, would appreciate any advice if you have been through this process before yourself. I have next week done. As I am filming this, today is Saturday the 16th. Next week is the week of the 18th, and then I am getting back on track with working hopefully 2 weeks out, so I need to be planning the week of August 25th here. Look in my binder and see where we're at with August kits. I haven't used this one in here, I don't think. So I did the Goodbye Summer kit and the Sunflower kit and this, I think, Vibes kit. So I still have the Bookworm kit that I could use. That's what's in my On The Go binder. So this is where I keep my kits when they come in from PlannerKate, and I do have one more kit in here, which is this Busy Bee kit. So I'm going to just go ahead and take these sheets out and put them in my to-go binder. That way they're in there and ready to go. And then I do have September kits. I'm working on content with those, so they're not in here yet. And then I need to order October kits because those launched on Monday. I think I'm going to go with this Busy Bee kit instead of the Bookworm kit for the last week here, and then we'll be in September kits. We will start with the header. And I did just a little bit something different for this week that I really liked. I used a strip of thin washi at the top instead of these labels. So I think I will do that again for this week since I enjoyed it so much. And do this pink thin stripe. I did have to white these out, I think is what I did. This is whiteout from Tombow. And this is linked in my description below in my Amazon favorites. It matches the Erin Condren paper really well. Definitely need to put down the sleep tracker. I make a little graph on this and then track my sleep quality with my Aura ring. I am not wearing that right now, but I typically do. It's just charging. And I'm kind of hoping I have the, the sidebar add-on, because I've been liking that over here. This is super cute for the full box. I don't need 6 habit trackers up here, and it matches that thin washi, so we're going to use this. And then for here, we'll use the tracker, and I do a few things every week, or every day of the week rather. I try to do a kitchen tidy and make the beds, and then my son's PM routine. This dashboard kit made specifically for this Erin Condren planner, it does have some of these flags. I'm going to keep this as my priorities, so I'll just label it as such. And we will use one of the strips off of here as well for the checklist section. Next, I'm going to add my weekend block. I've talked about that a little bit. I like putting a weekend block in here before Saturday and Sunday. So I need to do that, and I need just like a thicker piece of washi. So I do have this washi sheet B that I could use, and just to mix up the print, I think I'll use this one. And what I do is I cover up Thursday. I could even do like maybe a skinnier piece so I have more lines. I don't know if I've tried that. And then put the weekend banner over that. No, I think I want to stick with the wider washi. It's been working, so I'm not gonna change it up. Then I use the rest of this piece for over here underneath my tracking section to kind of break this side up a little bit. Be individual flags. I can't remember. There are a few individual flags. Looks like these right here, and then these are strips, but I need 5 and these have 5, so that works out well. We'll do a pink strip over here. And why don't we just get some day of the week stickers down too. Currently, I have been loving these off of Journaling Sheet H3, so we're going to use those again. Just need to make sure I put the date down so I don't mess those up before I move on. I do change the order of these and go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And we'll use the dots off of the dashboard kit sheet. Those have been working just fine. So back to the sob story of my Instagram and Facebook account. If you have had that happen to you before, where you were just flagged for using some music off of Instagram as you were making a reel, didn't download it or anything, it was just available to me within the Edits app, let me know how that appeal went, how that worked out. I'm just really curious. I mean, I can't be the only one to ever have had this specific allergic situation happen to them, right? I can't be the only one. Okay, let's go ahead and draw in the graph real quick. I like having that ready, so I do just go over one box this direction and then one box for the x-axis. I do 4 dots going up the y-axis, and that stands for, I think it's poor quality, good, and then like optimal or something. It's all on my Aura Ring app, so we have that. And then for notes, I think I will just leave it labeled notes again with this from the dashboard kit. And we will go on over into plans, which means I need some labels. Typically, I have been using these scallop labels. This time I did get the actual dashboard dash labels, so you have some halvesies and some full labels, but I really like the Daily Duo decorative labels and the Daily Duo basic labels for this layout, which should really give me a good variety to get the plans down. Now, on this planner, you have just this side for plans, and that means for me personally, I don't like to put every single appointment on a sticker. So we will probably just handwrite some of these in. Do have book club this week, which this is like my first month really participating. We read, I think it's called Bad Summer People, and I'm excited to go to the book club meeting. It's at like a local little coffee shop cafe situation, so I'm looking forward to that, but that's on Thursday night. I'm going to double check that that's actually the title of the book, that I have that in the right order. The words, Bad People Summer, I think. So that's on Thursday. Pickleball is also over for our personal lessons, which happen usually on Thursday, so I can actually go this week, so I don't need to put that down. Also don't have a parent-teacher organization PTO meeting. We take August off. And same with sorority, so no sorority meeting either, which means really what I need to put in here are church items. I am not teaching Sunday school, so I will have just small group and sermon to go to, and I think I'll use the dash labels for that. All right, let me go ahead and get these down now that I have the stickers ready. I did stick to the same color sticker for small group on Wednesday and Sunday. When that happens, I do try to keep things on similar style or color stickers. All right, time for a weekend block, which means I need to pick out a weekend sticker. I really liked this old style, so I want to flip back through my older binder and see if there's one that I prefer for this week as well. This is an older album that has transparent stickers, checklists, and icons in it. And we'll flip to the weekend section here. I have a few different styles to choose from. So this one has like the print and the script over it, which are super cute. Kind of miss these. I think I'm gonna go with this. This is the old, I don't even remember what the font was called, but I like them. So we're gonna go with that. So let's just pick a color that works. I think that this, I think she calls it gold. I think PLANNERKATE calls that gold. We're gonna go with gold. And no, I really don't mind that the font on this doesn't match this font. I'm fine with that. Then we'll put in the weekend block. I either want to use the same checklist style that I did on this side to keep it consistent, or I want to try these Daily Duo little circles, and there's 4 of them, so that would work out really well over here. I think I will. We'll do that and see what it looks like. We'll do 4 and then another set of 4 in the same pink color over here, so I can do like a 2-column list. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that they're not the same, so we're going to keep that. For work plans, I am still in the Laurel Denise portrait planner, so I will reference that off camera. And I have a few things to get down. So Monday does start benchmarking week, which means I need to kind of adjust my schedule to help with that. And I think I'll just write that in with ink pen. On Tuesday, I am working at a professional development opportunity, which looks like it's just in the afternoon, which is a little bit different. So I'm gonna bump that down to kind of right here. I do have a 1 o'clock meeting on Wednesday. On Thursday, I have another professional development meeting. It's gonna be busy. I think that one's all day, so I'll leave the time blank so I can double check later, but it's a Title IX requirement training. And then on Friday, we have an early dismissal from school. I do think I want to use a sticker for that. We'll use a little halvesy off of the dashboard labels. Then for the weekend block, these are just tasks that I like to do every weekend to get our house ready for a smoother week. And I'll write those in real quick. And I don't think we have anything going on Saturday. All right, let's go over to this, and I will take a little peek at my content calendar. I think Monday's video is a hemlock and oak plan with me. I think. Don't hold me to it. Thursday, I think, will be my August plan with me. I think that's in this planner, the dashboard layout. And then Saturday, as always, will be this weekly plan with me. Then I hold these 2 spaces for next week's content, which I am not ready to think about quite yet, so we're not going to fill that in. Let's talk about priorities real quick. Wow, guys, I'm doing not so great on the priorities. I need to look at this. So I did pull the evaluation files, which was the last thing from this week 32. I guess I can carry over these longer term plans or like attending list. I do still need to shampoo our family room carpets and do a baseboard treatment. I think that'll be more of a notes section though, so I need those checklists again. We'll do the other longer one off of this dashboard sheet. And as far as priorities go, I probably need to start thinking about our annual cheese ball making for sorority. There are some moving pieces to that need to kind of be ironed out. Okay, I think that's where I'm gonna stop here for setting up the week. Thank you guys for listening to me kind of rant about the Instagram issue. And thank you for watching another plan with me. I appreciate you guys being here, and I'll see you back next week.